Hi, my name is Bilge and my project name is Investigation of Conductance Quantization with Magnetic Field Control and Application of Biosensor. Nanostructures play an important role in new generation microelectronics. Some features that show up in nanocells have the potential to form a basis to new technologies. One of the most important features is conductance quantization. Nanocontacts attract the attention since it can be used as a nanosensor. And in the light of these information, I aim to prepare a simple experimental setup for observing nanocontacts. After that, use this prototype as a biosensor. And I will continue with theoretical information that I use in process. If we take a wire and limited the width of the wire, electrons scattered many times go to other side. When the limited region decreases to the nanoscale scale, electrons go to other side with using nanochannels. And classical conductivity equation doesn't work in nanosize. So we use quantized conductivity equation. Now I will continue with preparation of electric circuit. I use 1.5 volt battery, 10 kilo ohm resistance, and object as a voltmeter. In the circuit, when the electrodes touch to each other, I saw 0 voltage on my computer. When they don't, I saw 1.5 volt on my computer. When the nanocontact occurred, I observed quantized steps values on my computer. And I will talk about how I calculated the quantized steps. With using these two equations, I calculated quantized steps for different channel numbers. You can see in this graph potential difference values for different channel numbers. Now I will continue with my methods. I designed a new system with using magnetic force. And before that, I tried lots of systems like magnetostriction and electrodeposition. With all of using these systems, I achieved the best result with magnetic force system. Now I will tell you my system. In my main system, there is an electromagnet under the chrome wire. And there is a nickel wire fixed on the chrome wire. And it is perpendicular to the conductive plate. And you can see my circuit in this part. When the electromagnet affected the chrome wire, according to this, chrome wire pulled down. So nickel wire pulled down too. And it creates a nanocontact between the nickel wire and conductive plate in this region. And when the nanocontact occurred, I observed two clear steps. These stages are really important for my project. And I wanted to find the distance between the electrodes. So I put a mirror on chrome wire and I had a laser. Its rays reflected the screen from the mirrors. When the electromagnet affected the chrome wire pulled down, as I said, and mirror turns. So image goes down. With using basic geometric calculations, I calculated how much chrome wire pulled down. And with using similarity theorem, I calculated again how much nickel wire pulled down. It was 240 nanometers per an ampere. Now I will continue with my project's application. In application, I used uridine because it is a biomarker for some diseases. In the plasma of renal failure and diabetes patients, amount of uridine is above an average. On the other hand, opposite happens in schizophrenia, manic depression, and Huntington's disease. And these diseases are really common all over the world. So quantifying uridine is really important for humans. In application, I put different uridine concentrations between the nickel wire and conductive plate. When the uridine concentration increases, observed potential difference decreases. So I can say my system is sensitive for different uridine concentrations. Now I will continue with my project results. project results. Sorry. Magnetic force system hasn't been tried before for observing conductance quantization. In the system of using magnetic force, it is proved that the distance between electrodes is in nanosize. And measuring the distance between the nickel wire and conductive plate makes my experiments more controllable. And system developed to sense different uridine concentrations of uridine. It is important to diagnose some neurological diseases like schizophrenia, manic depression. With the development of the prototype, it can be used as a uridine sensor. And these are my references, and thanks for your attention.